What's up guys, how's it going? My name is Lost and welcome back to another Union Cross video. So, we're going to be talking about the brand new medal that you see on the screen right now, which is Superburst KH3 Saix. Not only that, but there is another event, which is a high score challenge that appeared in-game as well. So let's go ahead and jump into it. And of course, a shout out to Roboloid and to Ryuji for their awesome translations. So, real quick though, yesterday we did get, or last night to be exact, we got a few updates that I want to mention real quickly. One thing, and this happened as well in the global version because it was tweeted out last night, is that Superburst Terra, well I guess Terra, the old school tier 4 Terra is now a Superburst tier 9 medal. So real quickly, I'm just gonna go through it for anybody who has not known about it just yet. Superburst Terra, he is now a tier 9 with a max strength of 23,109. He is still upright magic 2 gauges. His multiplier now is at a disappointing 41.99. I feel like that's a little low for our boy Terra right here. I feel like they kind of shafted him with that multiplier. He is an AoE medal, and of course for one turn, buffs upright magic attack by 10 tiers, debuffs the enemy's magic defense by 10 tiers, and he also has a 15% chance to ignore enemy defensive skills. He does 13 hits. His Superburst attack, 160 multiplier and then 200 on upgrade. It is an AoE attack, and for one turn buffs upright magic attack by 10 tiers, debuffs the enemy's upright magic defense by 10 tiers, and in PvP this ability activates on slot 3. Now, the only way, if by chance you don't have the if you don't have Terra, there is a way that you can actually snag him. So there is a board right now, there is like a metal board, avatar board, whatever you want to call it, where you can get 6 7-star illustrated Terras, 12 trait medals for illustrated Terras, and an attack boost 9 max skill out of that board. But it's going to cost you 9,800 jewels. So far I have seen some mixed feelings about Terra being behind a board. You know, some people are like, you know, this is a little bit better than us actually pulling on, say, like a 5 Mercy for Terra and only getting like 1 copy of Terra and then just 5 trait medals. Other people are telling me that, you know, this is a little bit better in a way, or a kind of bad. It's kind of like a mix of both, of Square Enix not putting Terra in a VIP board for a VIP week, right? So let me know in the comment section below, how do you feel about this, the fact that they put Terra, they put the 7 copies so you can easily make him Superburst Plus, and then you got trait medals alongside with an attack boost 9 skill. Let me know how you feel about that. Me myself personally, if for future medal's sake, I'm not gonna speak for Terra because I'm gonna skip on Terra because I don't. His multiplier again, it's very disappointing. I really thought that it would at least be above 50, but they kind of shafted him on that, which is the reason why I'm not gonna be picking up this medal board for him. But if per se there were any future medals that did have, like, you know, like if it was actually a good medal to go for, if I feel like it's gonna be a medal that's gonna actually last me for a good while, then I myself would actually pick up this board instead of pulling on a banner, because I feel like you're getting a little bit more, and the amount of jewels that you have to spend on, say, a 5 Mercy banner, if per se it were on a 5 Mercy banner, you would be saving at least 2.5 pulls out of it when it comes to the amount of jewels. So instead of 1,500 jewels, it would be 9,800. So of course, you know, to each their own. I mean, let me know in the comment section below how you feel about this. But to me, it really just depends on what medal it is they are going to put behind medal boards, avatar boards, whatever you want to call them. So if you do decide, or if you're still debating as to whether you want to pick it up, you have until June the 30th to decide. So that's one thing right there. Another thing that popped up last night is, let's see, Prod Quest. So we did get more Prod Quest. We also did get more skill boards as well. I'm not gonna go through the skills for this because I believe they're still about the same thing. But yeah, we did get more Prod Quests, as you can see right here. 5 more Prod Quests were added, taking us up to 885. So that's it for that. Now, last thing is going to be that they added in more, what is it, quests? They added more quests into the chasm of challenges. I'm gonna assume it's 1. Honestly, I have not touched these since like day 1. that they actually popped up into the game. So I'm not exactly sure as to how many quests there are. Probably just gonna be one, I'm assuming. So they added a new one into the I guess season 2 of the this event, quest, whatever you want to call it. So now let's go ahead and jump into the actual stuff that came out today. Now, Superburst Kingdom Hearts 3 Lee Axel banner has returned as a 5 Mercy. So if you decide to pull on this banner, you get 2 Kingdom Hearts 3 medals per pull, 1 trait medal for Superburst Kingdom Hearts 3 Lee Axel, whatever you want to call them, per pull, 1 Superburst Kingdom Hearts 3 Lee Axel, whatever you want to call them, in 5 pulls, and then you also get 10 limited time VIP coins per pull as well. So this banner, it does go away in 3 days actually. So you have up until June 17th to decide if you want to pick up this copy medal. Me, in my opinion, and there is something that I do want to note as well, because there is a possibility where there are 2 medals that are coming up, which I'm not going to say, that might show up on Sunday or might show up next Thursday. I feel pretty confident that one of them is going to show up next Thursday, but I have a very strange feeling, and I think it's a medal that a lot of us have been wanting. I'm not 100% sure. But there's a possibility that we could be seeing another organization medal next week as well. This is based off of a tweet that I had seen on Twitter, so I can't really say that it's going to actually happen, but that's something that I do want to throw out there. In case something does decide to appear, then I guess you could say I kind of have like a reliable source when it comes to potential medals like that will be coming out later on. But that's just like a prediction. That's just me guessing as to what could possibly come out next Thursday, and then maybe, just maybe, a slight chance of something popping up this Sunday. So either like in a battle, maybe even VIP, you never know. So I wanted to throw that out there as well. So again, I mean, to me, this copy medal, it's an easy skip. I feel like you have a better chance of pulling it when it comes to any newer banners, like, take example, the Saix banner that is out today. So I would easily skip this, guys. Don't waste your jewels. That's 1,500 jewels right there, where you can easily pull on a banner that is a falling price deal. So, Superburst Kingdom Hearts 3 Saix is here. Saix does get affected by the June SP boost, you know, the little Roxas boost that you see right there in the bottom left corner. It is affected by that, so it will get that guild percentage bonus. So I can only imagine that this medal is going to do some hefty damage with that extra boost. So the banner, if there is only one banner, thankfully, it does feature a falling price deal, 2 Kingdom Hearts 3 medals per pull, 1 trait medal for Superburst Kingdom Hearts 3 Saix per pull, 1 Superburst Kingdom Hearts 3 Saix in 5 pulls, so it is a 5 pull mercy, and 10 limited time VIP coins per pull. Saix, with a max strength of 25,050, he is a tier 9 meta reverse power, 4 gauges, which consumes all gauges on special attack. So yeah, kind of a bummer when it comes to that. His multiplier, though, is actually not too bad, 56.89 to 61.72. He is a random target medal, and for 2 attacks, yes, I know this is about to make everybody be like, no, skip. So for 2 attacks, buffs reverse general power attack by 15 tiers, debuffs the enemy's reverse general power defense by 15 tiers, raises the guild of all medals by 170%, consumes all gauges regardless of skill, so it doesn't even matter if you put like an SP gauge 0 on this medal, it's going to take the 4 SP. Yeah, the 4 SP. Damage increases with more gauges consumed. It does 10 hits. And its Superburst attack, the multiplier starts off at 160 with 200 on upgrade. It is an AoE Superburst attack, and for 2 attacks... Wait. What? Hold on. It's a Superburst attack. It is an AoE attack, but for 2 attacks? Oh, for 2. Okay, I got you. That threw me off so bad, because that's the first time I've ever seen a 2 attack thing in a Superburst ability. So, for 2 attacks, raises the guild of all medals by 250 or 300% on upgrade. Whoa! That would have been so much better if it wasn't, like, only limited to 2 attacks. So, it's basically the Saix medal and whatever medal you decide that you want to put afterwards. And in PvP, this ability activates on slot 6. So, my thoughts on Saix. Saix multiplier is very good in my opinion. The only issue that I have with Saix is the fact that he consumes all gauges, but there is kind of like a workaround when it comes to Saix. So let's go into like an empty Keyblade side so I can kind of give you guys an idea of what I'm talking about. So let's go with the Brofist Keyblade that we got here. With Saix, it's at least for me, it's kind of obvious that you will put him on the pet slot, right? Only because of the fact that he consumes all gauges. Then whenever you use your friend medal, you can either use a friend medal that is a 0 gauge medal, or anything else outside of like the 0 gauge medal you basically cannot use. Or you can use the Saix medal, or excuse me, you can use a friend Saix medal if they decide they wanted to pull on this banner right here. So that's another option right there. Another way is that if you're gonna have issues with gauges, of course, our buffers right now with Kairi or Xion or any other medals right now, but of course, let's go with like the main buffers, which is Kairi and Xion. If they do restore gauges, so that'll be like the first medal, and it doesn't take up any gauges since they are 0 gauge medals. So you'll be able to restore a little bit of gauge by the time the whole Keyblade resets onto the next turn. So if you do actually have extra attack on Kairi or Xion as well, that will actually help you out a whole lot, because it'll pretty much put you almost at the max amount of SP gauges it is that your Keyblade is rocking. So that's kind of like an option that you can use right there. But in general though, I mean, this medal, I feel like with it consuming all gauges when it comes to Colosseum, that could potentially hurt you unless you're facing one enemy in the Colosseum round, or you're facing multiple enemies, because you're gonna have to rely on a medal that is going to restore your gauges, aka either Kairi or Xion. And then when it comes to PvP, I mean, PvP doesn't really matter. I mean, you can easily put him on your pet slot, and then bam, he's gonna do like his max damage, because you're gonna be using medals that's gonna be taking up gauges. And I believe when it comes to the amount of damage that he does when it comes to his multiplier, I think you have to consume, I believe, 11 or 13 gauges, one of those two numbers. I'll have to do some testing, and well, actually, I can't do any testing. I don't think I'm going to pull on this banner. I'm going to guess, because somebody told me like a while back ago, but I can't remember the exact number, but it's either 11 or 13, and that should give you the max multiplier for Saix of 61.72. So Saix in PvP can actually work out really, really well, since it's only like one round per I guess like one round per fight. That doesn't make sense at all, but you guys kind of get what I mean. It's like for like, say like your first Keyblade, if you have Saix at the end, you don't have to worry about SP gauges, because you're going to your next Keyblade afterwards. There you go. Having trouble explaining that. And then when it comes to like normal gameplay, I mean, you could use it, you can. I mean, just really depends on how you want to set up your Keyblade. But I mean, if you're gonna work around it for just one medal, I kind of feel like it's not worth it. Especially because of the fact that it consumes all gauges on special attack. It's almost like a double-edged sword in a way, where you're like losing all your gauges in hopes that you can actually defeat the enemy with Saix being either a friend medal or on your pet slot. So I don't know. I might do one pull at the end of this video. Actually, you know what? We'll do one pull at the end of this video to see if I get lucky with Saix. If not, then it is what it is. But overall though, I'm not gonna say whether or not for you guys to pull. I'm gonna let you guys decide about that. But I kind of gave like a brief explanation of Saix, and you know, kind of like the pros and the cons. Of course, the cons being that it consumes all gauges on special attack. But overall though, if it wasn't for that little part in his ability, he would actually be a pretty strong medal. So next thing, or I guess the last thing that we're going to be talking about real quick, guys, is a new high score challenge has appeared. So rank high in this high score challenge to get up to 93 gems. You'll also get event coins and skills in this high score challenge. And then there is a quest that has appeared as well, where you can get event coins out of this. And I'm assuming, by judging by the banner, or the picture on the banner, chips and dales as well, which is probably going to be like 1 or 2, to be frank. So let's go ahead and do one pull. Let's see if I can get lucky. I don't think I've gotten lucky so far when it comes to me doing pulls on update videos. So maybe we can break that streak today. So as always, guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe for some future Union Cross content. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I appreciate the love as always. And let's hope that maybe the RNG guys will be with me today. Yeah, we got a Riku. Okay. I mean, we got a Riku. I got a Superburst medal, so I can't complain about that, actually. And we got a HD Shion. Nice. Anyways, thanks so much for watching, guys. Appreciate the love as always. And I will catch you guys next time.